Hey guys, Centurion here at ESO Vault, and I'm here inside the Dragon's Dogma 2 character creator. This is available for free, and you can go onto Steam and download this right now. You can create a character now, and when the game launches later this month, you can transfer that character to the game. So I'm going to go ahead and make my character. Now don't laugh at my character when he comes out being totally basic. When you get inside the character creator, you'll have a choice as to whether to make your character or an NPC, which will end up being your follower or pawn in Dragon's Dogma lingo. Right now I'm just interested in making my character. I choose one of 5 character slots and I'm on my way. The game gives the option to use a preset character, which would be great for testing the game, but I'm here to make an original character. At this point the text instructions become confusing. I quickly realize here that I have only 2 choices to make, human or beastren, aka the lion people, and male or female. I choose a human male and move on. The next step is to choose a base body type that most closely resembles the character I have in my head. I decide after some deliberation that the guy in the middle is my guy, sufficiently heroic and not too big or small. The next part is entirely devoted to choosing and refining the base model for my character's head. Initially, I have 5 screens of heads from which I have to choose one. The next 2 selection screens serve to refine that choice. On the final screen, all of the faces will resemble each other fairly closely. If none of these are close enough to my vision for my character, that's okay. The game has more sliders than you can shake the proverbial stick at, and they give me the option to make radical adjustments to all different aspects of the head I've selected. For some players like me, though, the final head will require little adjustment. But the game allows those among us with an artistic bent to indulge themselves as much as they want to. The second screen presented me with an interesting option. One head had pointed elf ears. Players can't play elves in Dragon's Dogma 2. This seemed to present the option of appearing as an elf though, possibly a half-elven character? I don't know, but I picked that pointy-eared head because I was intrigued. I'm curious as to whether there will be dialogue associated with this choice within the game. I guess I want to see how on point the developers are, pun intended. In the final screen you can see all of the heads are close to one another. I make my final selection, then it's off to the land of the sliders. I start in on the body first. I have the option to make adjustments to different zones of my body, completely controlling height and weight, muscle mass, definition, you name it. What I don't see in here is the phone number of a good plastic surgeon. No amount of vitamin E oil is going to help that hole in my chest the dragon left. When I'm satisfied with the body, I move on to the head. The options here are hard to count. This page here is just for the eyes, which is actually where I make my only adjustment other than hairstyle. I thought my character's eyes should sit a little further apart, and it was easy to make that change. Time to do something with that hair. This style is really leaning into the whole elven aesthetic a little too much for me. There are lots of styles to choose from, and options for adjusting color of the roots and tips and things that wouldn't have even occurred to me. While trying to avoid having my character look like Hugh Grant, in the end I think I accidentally slipped into a Bradley Cooper thing. The default hair color was fine to me. It looked neither too young or too old, which was what I was aiming for. The style I chose revealed the character's facial features well and even showed my faux elf ears. I thought I'd like to give my character a tattoo, and the options for doing that, while not entirely exhaustive, are many nonetheless. There are lots of different designs to choose from and options to put them nearly anywhere on my body. I decide on the forearm, but then decide to move it to a more prominent place. I have full control over the size and shape of the tattoo and soon arrive at the final version of an Ouroboros meets galactic spiral looking thing. It's time to choose my vocation, and I've decided I'm going to start out with the archer. Yeah, that's the stuff. The end goal is to transition this into a magic archer. It's time to pick a voice, and I tried to come up with one where the character didn't have a laugh that sounded completely maniacal. After choosing a passable voice, there's only one step left, and that's to pick a name. I decide to name my character after my son, and then I'm confronted with a problem. I also have to pick a moniker or nickname from a pre-made list. I find out later that this is so any children playing the game don't have to see that you named your character Harry Dickenballs. The moniker will be displayed instead of your character's name in that case. Sorry guys. After saving my name and moniker, the only thing left is to save my character. And that's it for this quick look at the character creator. I'm excited to start playing on launch day, which is the 22nd of this month, and I hope you guys will be there too. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. I'll leave you with some Magic Archer gameplay. Have a great day.